about so-and-so that he's going back into some of the stuff he used to do. And it was a guy that he knew that had become a Christian, and he owns a pizza shop. You guys don't know who he is, so I'm not going to give you his name either. But somebody come to Jody and says, "Hey, did you hear he's selling coke out of that place?" Because he used to sell drugs before he got saved. Jody said, "What's your proof?" "Well, I heard somebody say that." Jody said, "Well, you overheard somebody say that. Are you sure they were not saying that he now sells Coke instead of Pepsi out of that restaurant?" See, somebody could have overheard somebody say, "Well, did you know he sells Coke out of there now?" A very innocent thing, but somebody overheard it and knew what he used to do and put 2 and 2 together and come up with 12 and said, "This has got to hit the street." Why? Because they evidently work for the National Enquirer or something. And it's true, he does sell Coke out of that location. Coca-Cola. Now, that's the only thing that I know. But here somebody was already blowing it up and not even knowing any facts. And see, that's one of the worst things we can do, church, because as they used to say on Hee Haw, facts are stranger than truth. I mean, people just come up with stuff and they take it for the gospel. Now, if that was true, what was happening then, out of godly love, someone should go to that brother and extend a hand to try to help him. But see, an innocent little thing got could get blown out of proportion.
Well, what would that person have done if Jody would look at him and said, "Let's go ask him about it"?
Well, I'm not saying Jody
No,
didn't.
I'm
not saying Jody didn't do that.
No, I'm just saying, well, what would that person said if Jody would just look at him and said, "Well, brother, let's go find out if it's,
Well, I think he is going to go find out.
I'm just talking about that person making the statements.
Well, I think he told that person.
Oh, okay.
But I wasn't going to put that in the story, but that's all right. Because he's concerned about it. But number one, he's concerned that somebody might have started a rumor over an innocent statement.
Yeah, right.
Somebody just said, "Well, they sell Coke." And they didn't hear somebody else, might I ask, "Well, what do they have, Pepsi or Coke?" And the other person said, "Well, they sell Coke." "Oh, well, they're selling Coke out of that place." See, that's how easy, and that's why we have to be careful of one another's well-being. One another's reputations. Now, if there's a problem, then it needs to be dealt with, but the thing is, you have to be careful of one another's reputation. John, get us a song. Mary.